My sister blocked the entrance to my own luxury hotel, while laughing that I couldn't afford to enter. My mother joined in by whispering that I shouldn't embarrass the family, and neither of them realized I owned the entire building and everything inside it until my security chief stepped forward. I stood outside the glass doors of the Riverside Grand Hotel in Seattle, watching my sister plant herself in the entrance like a security guard. She laughed loud enough for everyone to hear, and said I couldn't afford to step inside. Then my mom leaned close and whispered that I shouldn't embarrass the family tonight. 10 years ago, they told me I'd never amount to anything because I chose hospitality over a real career. What they didn't know was that I owned every single floor of this building. Let me back up. When I was 23, I left my family's accounting firm to work in hotels. My dad called it serving people for a living, like it was an insult. My mom looked at me like I'd ruined her life. My sister Victoria just smirked because she'd always been the favorite. They cut me off that night, and I haven't asked them for anything since. Fast forward to today. I got a text from mom saying not to come to dad's birthday dinner at the Riverside Grand because I couldn't afford it and would embarrass the family. I didn't respond. Instead, I spent the morning reviewing reports in my executive office on the top floor of the very hotel where the party was happening. The Riverside Grand isn't just any hotel. It's a 40-story tower with luxury suites, a sky lounge, fine dining, and office space that companies fight over. I built this empire quietly while my family assumed I was still struggling. That evening, I decided to arrive through the front doors like any normal guest. I wanted to see what would happen. I had a gift for my dad, too. A deed to a beach house in California. Real property, not just a card. When I approached the entrance, Victoria spotted me immediately. She stepped right in front of the doors, blocking my path. "You can't come in," she said loudly. "You're not on the list. You can't afford this place anyway." People were staring. The valet looked uncomfortable. Then Mom appeared beside Victoria, touching her arm like they were a united front. She leaned toward me, her perfume sharp and familiar, and whispered, "Blake, don't do this. Don't embarrass us. There are important people here." I stayed calm. "Dad's my family too," I said. Victoria laughed again, that cruel laugh she'd perfected over the years. "This isn't some cheap place where you can just walk in. Go home." My brother-in-law, Derek, appeared next, looking annoyed. "Why are you causing problems?" he demanded. "There are investors and business people upstairs. You can't just show up." I noticed Derek worked at a bank that was actually under review by my acquisition team, but he had no idea. I also knew Victoria's firm was trying to lease space in this very building, but couldn't qualify financially. The irony was almost funny. "Call security if you think I don't belong," I said calmly. Victoria pulled out her phone, triumphant. "Fine, we will." Before she could dial, the glass doors opened from inside. My head of security, James, stepped out. He's built like someone you don't argue with, but he speaks quietly because real authority doesn't need volume. He looked at Victoria